Good morning. I have the absolute pleasure this morning of introducing Bradley Gaming.
Can he see?
Bradley Gaming.
Yes, he can.
Over to you, Bradley.
So you may be wondering, and I don't have an answer for you, quite frankly. There is some absolute nonsense to this game that I'm going to explain first of all. Anyone in the crowd played this game before, first of all? Okay, thank you. Anyone in the crowd aware of Crash 3 speedrunning? And how if you turn the sound effects off, you skip the cutscenes? Well, in this game, in the parental options, because this is made for 3-year-olds, so we're going to the parental options. If I turn this volume down, I can skip cutscenes faster. I'm not going to do that for the purpose of the run, but I do want to show something very funny here, because if I turn the volume all the way down and press help, the help audio will play. I am pressing the D-pad. I can't move in the menu. I'm locked here. Until, there we go. Now the help audio has run out. So that's just a flavor of how well made this game is. But if I scroll through the menu, we'll hear a yeehaw, hopefully. Come on.
Yeehaw!
Thank you.
Yeehaw!
Thank you. Okay, so there are 7 categories of missions here, and there are 16 total missions within all of those. And the first handful have an astonishing amount of RNG. This first one is a reset within 6 seconds if you're doing PB attempts. Again, game made for 3-year-olds that has parental options. I do want to stress that. So I want 2 things from the crowd. In this first mission, we're going to be getting some elements of a central heating unit. We're fixing some lady's house because her central heating stopped working. Any time that we get a purple or blue item from Wendy, I want the crowd to shout, "Wendy, no." And when we get to the pilchard levels, just shout out where the cat is. That's all I'm asking. All right. So, yeah. Plumbing puzzle is the first one. Radiator riddle. This is the big RNG. And we will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So, yeah, we'll skip the cutscene. We're going to help this new central heating unit. And this is horrendous! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, this is awful. Okay, so there are 4 rooms here, yellow, red, purple and blue. And ideally we want like 5 yellows. We want like 5 yellow things and a red, or maybe like basically all 6 in the first 2 rooms. We get 6 here. And we've got 1 in red and none in yellow. This is as bad as the RNG can get. We're going to lose probably half of the day. I would have reset the second that loaded in if I was doing PB attempts. So already Toasty's sign has been proven so wrong. I mean, look at this. Look how far we have to walk. And we have to walk all the way back and get another item. At least the music's good. But slow, 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 and... Might want to read a donation while we're walking back and forth.
Oh, I would love to. I'm going to read a $20 donation from Caitlin Human Resources, who's given us the message, "I can fix her."
And we're still walking, and we're still walking. This, even within the bad RNG here, this is even worse because, like, this is not good in any way, but if the purple one there had been last, at least I don't have to walk the entire way back, whereas now I do, and then I get the blue one. And blue. Okay, so that's plumbing puzzle. Once I plan it, I just press X to plan it. The controls on this game are literally just the directional buttons and X. It's not complex in any way. All done. Try again. No. So fix the leaks is the same house. There are 5 leaks that will spring up. We want to hope, yeah, okay. We want to hope that there's one in this first room, because when we load in, only 4 of the 5 are spawned. And if the first leak is in the red room, then the 5th one, when it spawns, could be in yellow, and we'd have to walk all the way back without knowing it. So getting one in the yellow room here is really optimal. Obviously, we want all 5 in yellow, but I didn't have to walk all the way back, which is fantastic. And there's a cutscene which we'll see with the sipping of tea. And that's the first set of missions. And then we're going to go to Bubble Trouble. I don't remember the name of this character, but basically there are some bubbles that we need to pop. I don't know why. I don't think it's explained. It might be explained in the cutscenes, but I'm not watching cutscenes because why would I? We want to go fast. Again, this is RNG. Oh, I'm not going to make this before it pops. That would actually have been really good RNG. That's not bad, actually. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, you just got to roll around and get the bubbles. I believe the next one is Pilchard. All right. Pilchard's lost. Where's the cat? Where's the cat? Where's the cat? Where's the cat? Where's the cat?
Behind the tree.
Hooray, we found her. Let's go. There's like 5 of those as well for some reason. All right, that's the second set of missions. In we go to Scary Spud. More RNG. So Spud is scaring off the crows from the crops. And so we have to walk him around and scare the crows. Fun fact about this, if I go near a crow just before it lands, it will fly off. And you see the meter in the bottom left, which is counting my progress. If I get it before it actually lands and starts eating, that won't count. So I have to be fast and get to the crows. I made the mistake there. I have to get to the crows fast, but also not fast enough that they haven't landed yet, because then that's slow. We go down, last crow.
Goodbye, crows.
Goodbye, crows.
Let's go. Good job.
And then we go to another Pilchard. And the cat is there.
Behind that tree.
There's like 4 different patterns for each of the Pilchard minigames. And we thought it was consistent based on, like, there's a pattern to it of, like, 1, 2, like, every time you load into it, it moves on to the next one. But it doesn't quite do that. This one's weird. So we're building a tunnel for the porcupines. When you load in, it's always going to have the hook on the pipe that goes in the bottom right. And again, we thought there was some consistency to, like, where the hook moves after you place one, and it turns out that there isn't, because again, this game is well made. But this will always move to the left, so that's quite a decent RNG. I didn't have to move the hook to get it in place.
Let's give Bradley a big hand for that. I know that is not an easy puzzle to pull off. That is a big run killer if you cannot figure this out.
Good job.
All right, more cat? Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how Pilchard keeps getting so lost.
Where can she be? Behind those cones.
Well done, everyone. Yep, try again, and then we want to go to build it. Yes. Okay. This one has a 1 cycle. Yes, there is a 1 cycle in Bob the Builder. So we need to knock down these pillars. Let's see if we can get this. This would be a really good time save.
Good job.
So each pillar takes 3. Okay, good.
Great. Good job, Lofty.
Oh, I might miss one.
Good job, Lofty.
Nice.
Good job, Lofty.
Let's go. I've hit that like once, and that was the other day. So having destroyed the bridge, now we're building the bridge. Match the colors. It's not complicated.
Next section now.
And we're done.
Good work. We can build it.
We can build it. Yep. And more cat.
Where can she be?
Behind the bridge. Bridge? That is a bridge. Oh my.
Travis's race day. All right. So there are 2 races here. This is a racing game. Yep. This is Crash Tag Team Racing. Actually, this has more racing than that.
On your marks. Get set.
So we're racing Travis. We are Scoop here. Fun fact about this one: if you hold X, it's actually slower than just holding the D-pad. So I'm not holding X at all here. Again, well-made game. But we just have to avoid these obstacles and beat Travis. There is some very curious rubber banding. Like, I'm not changing my speed, and Travis is catching up. So that's really cool. But I can block Travis off. And it's quite funny. Yeah. Screw you, Travis. Yeah. No one likes you. Yeah. 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 There are 3 laps of this, and then there's 3 laps of doing this with Dizzy. It's the same course, it's the same obstacles, it's the same opponent. I think the second one is slightly more difficult. I think he rubber bands slightly better. But again, we can just block him off because screw you, Travis, frankly.
I won! Good job,
Hooray!
Hooray!
And then, yeah, we'll go into the Dizzy race. And, yeah, this will be a great time for a message if we have any.
Oh, we sure do. This is a very popular run. I've got $5 from Kolach, who sends us the message. A little bit of timber and a saw, a little bit of fixing, that's for sure. A little bit of digging up the roads, a little bit of moving heavy loads. Thank you so much for that donation, Kolach. And then I've got another $5 donation from definitely not Kolach with a donor message. A little bit of tiling on the roof, a little bit of making waterproof, a little bit of concrete mixed with sand, a little bit of Bob the Builder Man.
I can see why the host was terrified of that before we started this run.
And both of those have gone to the Toho Daichan Bad Ending Showcase.
Huge. All right, no bad ending here. Hopefully I will win this race. All being well. Driving a straight line. Yeah. All right. I believe we should be on to the last section, which is Wendy's birthday. So we're going to start with the cat. We're going to do this one in reverse order because it's funny.
Where can she be?
One of the more common spots, that window. I don't know why I'm saying that, like, yeah, anyway. Then we're going to go to Wild West Wendy. So this is a dancing minigame, and fun fact about this, you start it with a D-pad input, and then the music starts, and then you don't have to do any more inputs, and they're just going to stand there. And the minigame will complete once the music runs out. So we're just going to sit and stare at them. Okay. And then we're into the final one, which is Cake-tastic. We're going to make a birthday cake for Wendy. What do we put on the birthday cake? Just nothing. Nothing? Great shout.
Finish.
We're going to put one candle on.
Wendy, I've got a surprise for you.
And time is coming up. And time. And that is Bob the Builder. Can we fix it? This game is very silly. Yeah, something was the shout from the crowd there. Yeah, it is one of the video games ever. Shout outs to the Bob community. That's a real thing. There is a Bob community of like 4 people. They're all Spyro runners. So yeah, shout outs to Trace for helping me discover this game. Shout outs to Waffle for making a TAS of this game. There is a TAS of this game. It's inoptimized, quite frankly, because the plumbing RNG rolls on every single frame that the game is loaded. Again, game for 3-year-olds. But yeah, shout outs Trace, Waffle, Derek's run this as well. Yeah, this game it exists. This is a game that exists, and I don't think I could say much more than that, to be honest with you.
Well, I'd like to say something much more. It maybe passed me by a little bit, but we have broken the $10,000 mark, and we've just gone over it during this run, I believe. So I think really we all know the answer when we say, can we fix it?
Yes, we can!
Thank you so much. We're going to cut to intermission. We're going to be back with Bejeweled 3.
Time is still going. Hey!